And welcome back to Storytime with Claddagh NS. I've got another picture book for you today. I had so much fun with Sir Scallywag that I thought I'd do another one that I really enjoy. And this one is like Sir Scallywag because it's got really nice rhyming as well, so it sounds great. There's a lovely rhythm to the whole thing. It's like music. And this book is called All Afloat on Noah's Boat. Have you ever heard of a person called Noah and the legend of Noah and the Ark? What do you know about the Ark? Is it that Noah brought all the animals onto the boat, 2 by 2, to save them from a big giant flood that was coming? And he saved all the animals. Well, that's the cover. Can you see lots and lots of different types of animals on the cover there? I wonder, could you pause the video and name all the animals on the cover? That's one of the fun things I like to do when I'm reading this book, is to try and name all the animals. There's an awful lot in it. And they're very nice illustrations as well. This book is by Tony Mitten and Guy Parker Rees. And it's a really nice book, I think. I'll read you the blurb on the back, just to give you an idea of what the story is about. Life aboard Noah's Ark is busy and noisy. And soon the animals begin to get grumpy. So, clever Noah hatches a plan for an incredible creature cabaret to get the Ark swinging again. Do you know what a cabaret is? It's a type of music show. So he puts on a kind of a music show on the Ark. But what amazing act will appear for the finale? Tony Mitten and Guy Parker Rees, that's the author and the illustrator, are reunited for another surefire bestseller with a riotous text and astounding illustrations. This brilliant book builds on their success with the multi-award-winning Spooky Rumpus. Now, I haven't read Spooky Rumpus. Maybe some of you have read it. It sounds like a good book too. And I'd say it would be well worth getting. Now, I notice all the animals on the back cover are having a great time. Except there's 2 very shy little creatures down in the bottom corner here. Can you see those 2 little shy creatures sitting on top of the barcode? They look a little bit like they kind of don't want to be there. Which creatures are they? Maybe we'll see them inside the book. All Afloat on Noah's Boat. And there's the title page. Who do you think your man there is? I'd say that might be Noah, is it? Right, on we go. Bang, bang, tap, tap, chip, chip, chip. Noah built a house in the shape of a ship. He built it wide and he built it tall. He built it for creatures, great and small. And here he is, out in the middle of the desert, building a big, huge ship. Why on earth would you be building a ship in the middle of the desert at all? But you see all the animals are sitting around and they're waiting for him to finish, aren't they? Now, if you want to pause the video now and see if you can name all of those animals, that could be a fun thing to do. I wonder what's going to happen next. Why is he building a ship in the middle of the desert at all? Is he mad? Do you think he's a bit cracked? Oh, when the rain came down, Noah clanged his bell, da-ding, da-ding, crying, "All aboard the Ark Hotel! The ground's getting wet, it'll soon be mud. Come and keep safe from the rising flood." So what was coming? The flood. The whole desert was going to flood. My. So along came the creatures all in pairs, flying through the windows, stepping up the stairs, filling up the Ark with a racket and a row. There were snakes in the stern and bears in the bow. Wait till we see now. Can you see the snakes in the stern? Do you know what the stern is? The stern is the back of a boat. So, that must be the back. And bears in the bow. There are the bears in the bow. Can you see them? And again, if you want to pause the video at any stage to see if you can name all the animals, feel free to do so. Whoop! I'm back. The rain rattled down on the great big boat till the water rose and made it float. All they could see was flood and sky, but aboard Noah's Ark they were safe and dry. Now look at how high the water came up. What do you see down there at the bottom of the ocean? Well, was it a flood? Was it a lake? Was it an ocean? I don't know what you'd call it. But down there is a little house. Have you ever seen a flood? I know we had floods in Galway during the winter just, and we have the most winters now, don't we? Around Salt Hill and down around Claddagh near our school too. Sometimes the river comes up over the sides. So we know what a flood is in Galway. And we know what this stuff here is as well. Rain. We're well used to that. Well, the days went by and the weeks went past, and it seemed that the flood would last and last. All those creatures, packed so tight, got bored and snappy till they felt like a fight. Have you ever been stuck somewhere with other people until you get a little bit bored and snappy and feel like a fight? I think there might be a lot of people in Ireland feeling like that at the moment. What do you think? Yeah. And it says it seemed that the flood would last and last, but everything comes to an end, doesn't it? Nobody gets stuck inside forever. So what happened on the boat? Well, the camels got the hump, and the snakes got the wriggles, and the hyped up hyenas both got the giggles. The lions and the leopards turned mean and catty, and boy, those rodents sure were ratty. There were animal tantrums and insect tiffs, and the birds nearly came to feathery biffs. Now, I'm sure none of you have behaved like that when you've been stuck at home recently, because nobody that I know would ever be catty or ratty or have a tantrum or even come to biffs with their brother or sister. That would never happen, would it? But I think we all know what it's like to be cooped up for a while now, don't we? So, Noah stood up, saying, "Hush and hark! Any more fuss and you're off my ark." The rain stopped falling, but the flood's not done. So, while we're here, let's have some fun. We'll all get ready for a talent show. You can all do something. Isn't that so? He's a clever old fella, Noah, now, wasn't he? Because what's a great thing to do when you're feeling a bit cooped up and ratty and bored? Get busy and creative and do something fun. So a talent show was Noah's idea. Well, clever old Noah, that did the trick. There were no more quarrels or fights to pick. When at last it was time to begin the show, old Noah said, "Well, are you ready? Go!" So the animals came on 2 by 2 to show the things that they could do. There's the stage there. And they're all ready to start the show. Have you ever had a talent show at home or in school? They're very good fun. The frogs sprang on, doing hyper hops. They flipped all over the tabletops. The toucans played a rhythmic peck with tapping beaks upon the deck. Wait until you see the frogs. They're gone pure bananas, so they are leaping all over the room. And there's the toucans down there. They're normally found in South America, but they're tapping away on the deck, playing their music. The elephants dipped their trunks in the sea and blew high fountains. Ready? Whee! But nobody... Aha! Who did we see on the back of the book, at the bottom of the page, looking very shy? Nobody heard the caterpillars croon. We're wrapping ourselves in a tight cocoon. The snakes both tied themselves in knots. The leopards wiggled all their spots. Oh, what a rumpus! What a row! That talent show got busy now. But the poor little caterpillars lay quite still, all wrapped up on the windowsill. Can you see them there? Well, the show still went on. The crocodiles balanced on the tips of their tails. The monkeys screeched out, "Mega whales!" The talent show was such a ball. There's not the space to tell it all. And the caterpillars thought, "Oh, they're all so good. We'd both join in if we only could." They were feeling very shy. But when the show was nearly through, Noah whispered, "One more act to do." Each caterpillar's tight cocoon looked like it might crack open soon. Can you see the little caterpillars down the bottom of the page there? And Noah and all the animals looking at them, waiting to see what's going to happen. Do you have any ideas about what might happen next? Caterpillars are in their cocoon. Then out they burst. Surprise, surprise! They'd both turned into butterflies! Oh, they spread their brilliant wings out wide, and every single creature sighed. They're beautiful, said Noah. Oh my, they've opened up their wings to fly. But look, out there, the water's gone. That means there's land to walk upon. The flood was over. The butterflies can end our show. Let's wave goodbye and watch them go. Do you want to say goodbye to the butterflies? And then the creatures came out, 2 by 2, on a world that waited, bright and new. And that's the end of all afloat on Noah's boat. And I think we could all get some pretty good advice on what to do when we're getting a bit ratty and cooped up and tantrumy and maybe even nearly coming to biffs when we're stuck at home. Do something interesting or creative. Put on a talent show if you want. Or I'm sure you can think of something else, anything else that would be really, really good fun. Thank you very, very much for listening to today's story. And I'll be back again soon with Storytime from Claddagh National School. And please subscribe to our channel if you want notifications of upcoming videos. I hope you're all keeping very, very well. Bye-bye. Slán.